I tested the top AI video models for 2D cartoons, 3D animation, and lifelike visuals to determine which one delivers the best results. In this video, I will show you how to create consistent character videos, and all of this will be done inside an all-in-one AI image and video generator. I will use Kling AI, Hailuo, Runway, Flux, and a few other tools. It's great to have all models in one place, especially if you're trying to compare the results from various AI video models to get the best shot for your projects and stories. I have a few characters and illustrations from my previous videos, and I'll use them for testing the consistent video tool. This will be a great way to show the potential of these tools as part of a workflow. I will also show you my attempt at creating an intro inspired by the TV show Severance. I failed, but I think with a little more effort and creativity, you can do wonders. Now, before jumping into the AI video part, if we check out the AI image section, we have the Flux models, which is basically the best open source AI image model out there right now. One that I like among these are the Flux Dev with a LoRa that's great for digital art or general art and design. The rest is the same as usual, writing a prompt or description, choosing how many images to generate, and the aspect ratio. Now, as I mentioned before, I will use my own two characters, our bulky male with a gray beard and this colorful parrot. Let's go to the consistent character video section, and I'll show you how easy it is to generate multiple consistent characters in a video. Here is an example where we feed 3 profile images of the same woman but in different angles, and the prompt is describing a woman walking on the beach and we see her rotate. The character is super consistent and maintains the same appearance as the reference images. For this experiment, I will go with 2 close shot images of our first character, a side and front view. For the third one, I will make it a bit more challenging and give it an image of our parrot, flying and with its wings wide open. For the prompt, I wrote a man on the beach turning around and a colorful parrot flying and landing on his shoulder. I chose a wide aspect ratio and this is what I got. In the video, the man is rotating and the parrot is flying from the left and closing in to his shoulder but doesn't quite land. We see the beach in the background from our prompt. The most important part for me here is the character. The man is really consistent while rotating, and even though we gave this AI model one image of our parrot, it did it quite well. Remember where we were 1 year ago and where we're currently at. Now, this is not the ordinary image to video, because by giving separate images, you can jump over the creation and editing part and get a decent video. Now, let's try something else. For this one, I will go to Kling AI and try out the new elements feature and compare it to the one inside of Pollo AI. So for this one, I will upload 2 images of our character and 2 images of our bird. I will use another prompt this time, a picnic setting in snowy mountains, a man looking up and sitting with a parrot resting on his arm. The parrot flies away and flaps its wings. Let's go with a 5-second duration video, and in the negative prompts, I will write blurry, merging, low quality, morphing, deformities, and inconsistency. Adding these keywords as negative prompt can increase your chances of getting a more coherent video. Lastly, let's switch it to the professional mode, which should give us a better video, and here are the results. We have the snowy background, the man on the left and holding out his arm, and the parrot standing on his hand. The bird takes off and starts to flap its wings. There are some flickering and bad frames in between. However, these AI models are getting smarter and smarter. Here are some details I noticed on this video. Look how the parrot jumps up to his fingers as he rotates his arm. The motion looks very real. Another thing I noticed is how he dives first before flying up because of the gravity. It's incredible. Imagine where we'll be in 2 years. Here is a comparison between the one I generated inside of Pollo and the one from Kling AI. This shows us that it's the same model inside of Pollo AI, and you do not need to subscribe to multiple websites. You can have access to all of the models in one place instead. Now let's compare these AI video models and find out which ones are the best currently. I will use these 2 images for the comparison. The first is an illustration I created of a Vietnamese boy, a baka puppy, and a rooster sitting on a wooden boat in a river. The second one is of this beautiful and magical castle. I will use the same prompt and generate the videos on Kling AI, Hailuo, and Runway. My prompt is simply describing the image, and in one of the examples I wrote the boat is rotating and the animals are changing places, while adding this image as an end frame. Now let's see the results. The first one is using Kling AI's 1.6 model. This turned out really good. We have very interesting movements all over the place. The rooster, the head of our main character, and the dog's eyes are all moving and animated. These are all details that the AI decided to put there without me mentioning them. Another cool thing is how the water is behaving and reflecting the sky and mountains. It's even updating the reflection as the frame zooms out. Check the top of the mountain where the sky reappears in the left side corners, and now we see that in the water as well. These small details add up, and who knows where we'll be in 2 years if this is what the public has access to today. The second one is from Hailuo. So Hailuo is famous for its 2D and cartoon style video animations. It's regarded as one of the best models to generate this kind of content on. Here we have some different movements compared to the previous one from Kling AI. The rooster isn't moving that much, however, the grass in the background is moving from the wind, and even the leaves on the tree have some minor movement which we didn't get in our previous video. 3 more things I noticed in this video is how the dog is wiggling its tail, how the water reacts as the boat is turning, and lastly how everything stays consistent and intact throughout the video and even when the camera rotates. The third one is by Runway. Here we have somewhat different colors and higher contrast in the video. The characters are not moving that much except for the dog that rotates its head and appears to say something. Most of the motion is in the background and water reflecting the surroundings. Towards the end, we also get another environment and background. It actually turned out good for this video. However, I know that in most cases, people wouldn't like for the AI to change the background if it's not mentioned in the prompt. The reflections are great, and where there is motion, I like how it turned out. And this last one is with the end frame feature, where we control how the video ends by adding the last frame. Here I wrote the boat is rotating and the animals are changing place. Hopefully in a few years, we'll see an entire animation in between where the animals actually do change place while the boat rotates. However, this smooth transition is what we got, and it is good enough for now. There are some minor artifacts and movements, but the reflection on the water looks great and our character is blinking smoothly. Now switching over to something more realistic, we have this image of a green castle that I generated using Flux 1.1 Pro Ultra inside of Pollo AI. I have intentionally kept the watermark in the image. This will be another challenge for these AI models when turning it into a video. And let's see what we get. This one is made by using Vidu 2, which is another AI model that turns images into videos. The camera is tilting down smoothly, but we see a lot of merging and objects changing place in the middle of the video. It ends with some consistent frames at the end, and it did manage to remove the Pollo watermark. I didn't count on it to remove it, I just wanted to see if it keeps it stable in the same place for the duration of the video or not. This was quite impressive. Then we have this one made with Kling AI. It's really impressive, both when it comes to the smooth camera motion and how consistent it is. Even though the castle has a lot of details, holes and lines, we don't see any morphing or the castle changing appearance. Comparing to the first video, it didn't remove the watermark, but it understood that it was a watermark and it kept it in the same place. If we look closely, we can see that it also kept it transparent, so the background is visible through the text. This is really impressive because I did not mention that in the prompt. In this one, we have the camera zooming out and moving back. The quality isn't the best, however, we have some consistency, and comparing it to the first video, there are no new objects being added from nowhere and not that many artifacts. The yard in front of the castle seems to keep the same color and the edges are static. This could turn into a great video if you upscale it. Even the watermark stays in place and only merges in the end. And lastly, we have this one made by Hailuo, where the camera zooms in a little bit and tilts down to show more of the front yard. Here we have more motion in the details. The details are maintained throughout the video and the leaves on the tree are moving from the wind. Look at the tiny people walking in the yard. It added some movement there also, and it appears as if they're walking. Look how the shadows are following the people. This is extraordinary and so easy to miss. But these AI models are getting really smart. The watermark is also in the same place and it is still readable by the end of the video. So every model has its advantages, but judging from the images we used, I would say the best ones were Kling AI and Hailuo. Kling AI for realistical images and Hailuo for 2D and animation videos. Now let me show you quickly how to use the image to video AI models inside of Pollo AI. Click on image to video on the menu to the left. To choose the model, click up here. You have access to all of the best models and many more. Now once you've chosen the model, upload the image that you want to turn into a video down here. Below it, you can write a prompt to describe what you want to see happen in the video. Here I will write a man falling and a big hand moving slightly. And depending on the AI model, you have different settings down here. like duration, quality, and so on. Now I will just click on create, and this is the result. With that said, I think more and more people will start to use the elements feature or something like the character consistency video feature inside of Pollo AI as time goes on. While the AI keeps on improving, it will be just easier to give all the different characters and elements to the AI and have it put it together. With that said, if we want to control the video or set some boundaries on how it should look and set the composition, we can always use the regular image to video method, which is still the best way to generate AI videos in my opinion. Now, when using image to video, it's important to remember that you're giving the AI your first frame. This means that we can put in anything there and create a video starting from that frame. Here I generated some images in a style inspired by the intro of the TV show Severance. I decided to add our male character in this image of a big white hand against a gray background. Starting with an image like this, I think we can create something surreal and interesting. And here is what I managed to create using the images and videos from Pollo AI.